racking here. And now we are in, I believe it's called Gringotts or Gringotts or something. I don't know. It's the bank that these people run. So once again, your whole goal here is to just collect as much Lego blocks as you can. I just missed a bunch there, and that's mainly part of the game. Main part of the game. It becomes really tedious because that becomes all you do, just pushing every little thing so you can get more points.
And for Lego Harry Potter, when you're collecting all these pieces, what kind of unlockables or extra stuff can you get from them?
You can get extra. I haven't experienced too much of the game, but I know you can get extra characters. It's really just like you get these and then you can buy extra stuff, but it's not essential to the gameplay.
Alright, it's not like extra spells or anything like that. It's just kind of knick-knacky type stuff.
I haven't really played through that much, but you could get extra spells, but like there are no spells that are essential to the game. There may be a spell that might be easier to kill enemies with, and that may be something you will unlock with the Lego pieces, but nothing essential to progressing the story.
Alright. Otherwise, they give you what you need to get by.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So technically, if you didn't want to, you didn't really need to collect all the pieces. You can kind of just play through.
I could just beat this game in like 2 hours if I just ran through everything and didn't collect anything. If I really wanted to, but I'm taking my time, kind of exploring around. So I gotta do this 8 times to get all the blocks. And so yeah, from what I see of the game, it's really good. If you bought it now, you likely know what you're looking for and what you're gonna get, and it's exactly what you expected. For new players, I recommend picking it up. It's well worth the money. On Steam right now, it's only $29.99. It's still $59.99 on the consoles though, so it's a bit steep at $59. But I wholeheartedly recommend going the Steam route if you have a PC. And here, when you see these little grayed out arrows, you just push a button and that kind of interacts with the NPC, non-playable character, and it just continues the story.
Is that a chicken wing?
Yeah, that was kind of like a chicken wing.
Alright.
Or chicken leg or something. And as you can see, the banking troll thing was actually drawing a picture, so.
Yes. That was a good picture.
Yeah, very lighthearted.
Oh,
very light. And so now we get to take control of the troll, I guess. So he's got the big key, and we're gonna use it to open up special locks and stuff. Except for some reason he can't open up those silver locks, which is kind of strange. He can only open up the locks to the vaults where you have to go. So, just doing more tedious picking up of Lego pieces. So just pretty much the norm. Now I've taken control of the troll here. You can walk over, and that right there, that lock. So another essential part of the gameplay is to swap between characters to use their skills to your advantage to progress through. I believe that's been a large part of the previous Lego games too.
Yeah, everybody's got a certain function. You know, you have to move together. Kind of breeds the co-op play. If you have friends to play with and want to jump on and everybody plays, then everybody actually has something to do. You're not just having one person who's running around collecting bolts.
Yeah, except for me, because I have no friends. So here, just more bolt collecting. We're gonna get the troll to open up that lock so we can see what's in there.
I would definitely be one of the people that just kind of finishes it. I don't know if I want to collect all the bolts. I've been a fan of most of the Lego games. They kind of start to teeter together, and there isn't much of a difference between one over the other. So just to play through the games, because they're good quality games, they have good laughs and everything in them, but I don't know if I want to collect another set of bolts in the 20th Lego game there is.
And I don't know what that wagon thing was we were just riding. It's kind of like Hager was kind of using it like a snowboard thing, but or a skateboard thing, but I don't know. I don't know what it's for. I think it's just extra thing you can interact with. And if you see any just random Lego blocks flying around, you can usually use a spell, and they'll kind of attach themselves together and form something. And here we're interacting with the painting. Oh no, and he spills everything. And opens it up to the next part. So now we're on a big trolley thing going to the top of the bank, which is one of the big foreshadowing moments in the book and the movie. Kind of foreshadows the what's going to happen, the accumulating events. God, tongue twister there.
I'll say overall, it actually looks pretty good. I'll say it looks like it runs pretty good, and then especially inside of the bank, the walls, and the way everything was set up with the fire, it actually looks pretty good for the Lego series.
Yes, and for those who are worried about getting it on PC because they're afraid their PCs might not run it, it runs smooth on lots of PCs. It's not a hard game to run.
It's not.
While still being visually pleasing.
It's no Crisis by any means.
Oh no. So now I'm just kind of walking around collecting bolts, and here we get the troll to open up the lock. And here we go. See Harry, there's all his money that he got, his riches. And then here's a big moment in the game. No, not here. No. Kind of phases you, and there's the dance part. I don't know why. Here's the big moment. As Hagrid picks up the Philosopher's Stone. That's essential. Now we're leaving Gringotts, I don't know. Something like that.
The bank.
And we now go to the wand store. So as you see, I was talking about earlier how there's really no point to going to the Leaky Cauldron. We could have just started at the other place, but I don't know, that's kind of how the story goes.
So Harry's just learning how to use the wands now.
Yeah, he's just getting his own. He hasn't learned anything yet. He just kind of got it. But because he's just so good, he can just pick it up now and kind of do stuff with it.
It's amazing.
And now they're going for stereotypical wizard stuff. There's no wizard in the Harry Potter universe really wears a hat like that.
That and it's the creepiest owl.
Yeah. And there we go, completed the first level. So you get the whole coat of arms if you're really good. And I'm only 35% true wizard, so despite all that collecting, I still failed miserably. Here's all the studs I collected. There's a lot. And I saved one student in peril.
Who was that?
I don't know. Just some random student. And I only got 1 out of 200 gold bricks, too. I think that continues throughout the whole game, those gold bricks, because I do not see there being 200 gold bricks in one level.
Yeah.
Here, I don't know what I did. I think I just, fell asleep. Because I just forgot to continue the story for, 30 seconds. And there we go. And another loading screen. Loading, like I said, is much better if you're not using a recorder. Not much left to really say about the overall game. It's nothing revolutionary or new, so like I've said many times before, you should know exactly what you're getting from this game. It doesn't really it doesn't really go off from the main path that the Lego games have made. So just another tie-in licensed Lego game. That's still fun nonetheless.
And so basically, I'd say for pretty much for people who like the Lego series and or like the Harry Potter series are going to be the ones that are need to apply for this one? As for just a general gaming, would you recommend it, or would it just be mainly for the people who are into these two series?
I would recommend it for those, especially for those who are either Harry Potter fans, because it's very accessible, or fans who are already fans of the LEGO series. But I also recommend it to general gamers who just want something a little more cutesy and easier to pick up and play. You know, if you're sick of shooting people in the face for hours, maybe just pick up this game for a little bit of fun. But I definitely wouldn't pick it up for $59 unless you're a really hardcore Harry Potter or LEGO game fan. I think you may want to wait for a price drop on this one. And here we go on the train to Hogwarts now.